Now, the world is staring at a crisis which has been on a slow boil, and it has now entered the nuclear threshold. The United States and Russia, the two atomic giants, are now flexing their deadliest muscles, unleashing a dangerous round of brinkmanship that has rattled every global capital. Take a look.
The terrifying reality of this new Cold War era is unfolding right now in the silent, frigid depths of the oceans. In an unprecedented step, President Trump has ordered 2 U.S. submarines to take up new stations. Trump did not say whether he meant nuclear-powered or nuclear-armed submarines, but he later hinted that these submarines would be placed near Russian water. The locations of these which are always kept secret by the U.S. military for obvious reason. U.S. has a total of 71, while Russia is close behind with 64.
Mr. President, can you give us any more information on the nuclear subs, and what did Medvedev say to you that made you really mad?
Well, you just have to read what he said. He was talking about nuclear. When you talk about nuclear, we have to be prepared, and we're totally prepared.
A top Russian lawmaker, Viktor Vodolatsky, who is Duma deputy chairman, swiftly declared that Trump's submarines were already under watch, adding with a chilling finality that no response was needed. This isn't the diplomatic language of de-escalation. It is the brazen lexicon of a nation prepared for any eventuality. Trump made the decision of sending American submarines in reaction to former Russian President Medvedev, who had harshly criticized Trump's threat of new sanctions against Russia over the continuing invasion of Ukraine. Trump's remarks also came hours after Russian President Vladimir Putin said Moscow had started mass-producing its hypersonic, nuclear-capable Oreshnik missile. Putin said that he could deploy them to Belarus by year-end.
We have produced the first serially manufactured Oreshnik system, the first serial missile. It has been delivered to the troops. Now the production line is up and running. That's the first point. Second, our specialists and Belarusian military specialists have selected a site for future positions. Preparatory work is ongoing, and most likely we will be done with it before the year's end.
The nuclear saber rattling came against the backdrop of a deadline set by Trump for the end of next week for Russia to take steps to ending the Ukraine war or face unspecified new sanctions. Despite the pressure from Washington, Russia's onslaught against its pro-Western neighbor Ukraine continues with full force.